In this video, I would like to document this horrible mess that I have going on to work in. Let's see if I can turn a light on in here. Anyway, it's a mess in there too. I want to get this set up nice like I have at the house and have a really nice flowing work area where I can get stuff done. Censor myself. Anyway, this might take a couple days, but let's see how it looks at the end. Sorry about the fan. It is a little warm in here. I left the heat on for a little too long. This is the first one of the 3 monitors that I'm working on tonight. This one was actually a Sharp XM2001N and not a Sanyo like I thought, which it changes a little bit. But the monitor's fine. It was marked no green, but as you can see, we have green. Not quite as bright as I would like it, but it might need to be cleaned too. A little bit more adjusting to go. There are adjustment knobs on this side of the chassis, on the top of the neck board, the bottom of the neck board, and then that part of the chassis. So there's a lot of knob twisting to do, and hopefully we can get it just perfectly crisp. But I'm gonna tag this one and move on to the next one. Okay, this is the second monitor I'm working on today. This one is a Sanyo. It looks like somebody had put a new flyback in it. I got nothing. I think I got like 8 volts on the B plus line. So I'm getting ready to start checking the fuses and pulling the chassis and see what's going on with this. But I was looking at the audio amp, and if you look right there in the middle, that's not soldered in. That's not soldered in. This is the audio amp, and I know that has power going through it, but I don't know if the B plus goes through there. I don't know this chassis that well, but there are power connectors here, here, and here, so it's very likely that this could be the problem here. So let me solder that up there, and then we'll check it again. Okay, easily found problem number 2. I haven't even heated up my soldering iron yet. The fuse that went right here was this little guy, which I'll show you in comparison. This is the one that should have been in there. So it's not quite double the size, but pretty close. So that little itty bitty guy that was sitting in there, right there in the middle, it didn't even reach all the way across, so that wasn't gonna work either. So I'm not sure what rookie worked on this monitor, but this was never gonna fire up the way they had it going. And this fuse that I pulled out of that other Sanyo is blown, so that is definitely why that one isn't coming on. But I suspected a bad flyback on that one anyway. So let me, soldering iron's probably heated up by now. Let me go ahead and continue on this one, see what other, I might as well pull the chassis and reflow this thing at this point, and we have rookie mistakes like this. All right, let's see. Okay, we got it. Meter hooked up for a B plus. Got the TPG putting a signal to the monitor, so let's fire it up now. I didn't hear anything. It is plugged in. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's definitely on. Okay. And we're gonna have problems because the colors are probably inverted, right? So I think that'll be good. So all it was a super tiny fuse, and I'm pretty sure the audio amp transistors not being soldered in had something to do with it too. But I'm gonna go ahead and bag this one up. This is the second monitor for Comic-Con's arcade that we're making, or we're kind of making games for. So we have two. We have three Nintendo monitors, and we have Donkey Kong Jr., Popeye, and a second Play Choice. But we could also do a versus cabinet or something too. But we have more games than we do working monitors, so this will be two that can go into that pile. And we have a beautiful working Play Choice monitor in the Play Choice in the arcade, so that should be good for Nintendo anyway, 3 or 4. But let me get this wrapped up and we'll see what's next. So here we have the Popeye that I was working on the monitor for. I do believe this is one of the games we're going to take to Comic-Con. So I have a working monitor, tested the board, it works, tested the power supply, and it works. So I'm going to put it all together, and I'm going to hope that the wiring is all good. And this one, after we clean it up, I should be able to mark it off the list. And then I think I'm going to try to move to the Donkey Kong Jr. next. But give me a second here, and then we will flip this on, see if it's any good. If it's not, then we'll dig through it. I'm having a feeling that it just won't work. So that's why I'm going ahead and doing a little intro now. Otherwise, I would have just showed you it working. But I'm pretty sure something's going to be wrong. So this is the clean looking Popeye PCB I was talking about. There are some chips here that the identity has been marked off, but it is a pretty clean PCB, and I didn't touch this. It came out of the game like this. It seems almost like a miracle. Look at the other side. Don't move it around too much. Yeah, look at that. That's just awesome. I gotta remember to send a picture to Steve. Look how clean this is. I wonder why so many have the numbers scratched off. I guess those are probably custom. I don't remember seeing that on other boards. What number do we have up here? TPP2. I don't know. All right. Anyway, I just wanted to show that. I thought it was really nice looking.
Now pick those ones out of there and see what it is. Got some of that little knife one or whatever. Be careful not to cut it up. Okay? Is it staying up there? Wait a minute. Let me see it. Just look here.
I'm just filming for insurance purposes.
Okay, now here's what you do. Lay it up on top, put your staple right on you know what I mean? That'll hold it back up on there. And you put one on the other side, the other end. Got it?
Hell yeah. What's wrong with you, man?
Good job, Derek. Good job.
Thanks.
Don't screw up all the side work or side art.
Not that.
I just wanted to bitch at you about something since I'm standing here doing no work with a camera. Play choice and Tron are loaded.
Oh shit, my buddy. My buddy, we put the shit on strap, buddy. There we go. Alright, you good?
Have Derek strap them in. We're punishing each other until we learn how to use straps correctly.
So how long you think I got, cuz? No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Not long enough, because it's going to take us.
It's gonna take me a few tries now.
All right. What do we? How many more do we have over at the arena?
We got
3 more. Do you know anything about these arcade games? I've seen ads for them a couple times. All right, so we brought Turtles, MK2, Super Mario Brothers was able to get it going. It was dead. Tron, Pac-Man or Super Pac. We had problems with this one again. This one was fine. Actually, this one I had to throw in a replacement cone button off of what did I get from Asteroids. Frogger was fine, and then these 3 are somebody else's. What was the other thing? Tron had the start button for player 1, had the ground button that just came to or unsoldered. Trying to figure out the right word. And then this one, the anode cup kept coming off the monitor, which every time we move it, that happens. But that's what we got rolling for now, and that was good enough to get us some passes and get in. So we'll check out the con. These 2 right here are going to be ground and 5 volt. So what do we get here? Did I not turn the game on? I didn't turn the game on. I guess that would help. Hang on.
Here it is, a nice little trade. The person I traded got what they wanted, I got what I wanted, and a pretty good deal on it too. Super hang on.
What I want.
That comes later.
Yeah.
Okay. It's on fire.
What happened? Whoa.
Lots of smoke.
Well, that's bad.
Yeah, well, thanks for watching.
When you take care of people, people take care of you in this community.
That's the truth.
So everyone, please remember that. Even if we're competitors, we're not enemies.
Operation Wolf. If you don't like this video game, then fuck you.
Yes.